Max Verstappen's shocking car collection exposed. Verstappen needs no introduction. In just 9 years since his debut season, with over 63 race wins, 40 pole positions, 33 fastest laps, and 112 podiums, the 27-year-old has made quite a name for himself, breaking numerous records. So, buckle up as we take you on a ride through his garage. Ready, set, go! Number 10. 2022 Aston Martin Valkyrie. Topping this list is Max's 2022 Aston Martin Valkyrie, one of the most powerful road-legal cars ever made in England. An F1-inspired hypercar with a 6.5-liter naturally aspirated V12 engine developed by Cosworth, producing 1,160 horsepower, extreme aerodynamics, and cutting-edge technology. It's one of the most advanced road cars ever made. This beast rockets from 0 to 60 miles per hour in approximately 2.5 seconds, hitting a top speed of 220 miles per hour. Making it one of the fastest road-legal cars. A fast car for one of the fastest drivers ever. Red Bull really does give you wings. Unsurprisingly, Verstappen's got a few Aston Martins, including a V8 Vantage, a DB11, a DBS Superleggera, and this Valkyrie. But that's probably not the most shocking car in his incredible collection, so stay tuned to find out. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. The Valkyrie was developed through a collaboration between Aston Martin and Red Bull Advanced Technologies, with design input from legendary F1 driver Adrian Newey. While its speed and engine steal the show, its design is just as intriguing. An absolute marvel. Featuring aggressive, track-focused aerodynamics with underfloor Venturi tunnels for massive downforce, lightweight carbon fiber body panels, open-top gull-wing doors, and a minimalist F1-inspired cockpit with a central driving position. The interior also showcases a blend of premium materials, including carbon fiber and high-quality upholstery, emphasizing both luxury and weight reduction. Incredible, right? Prepare to have your mind blown by the next car. Number 9. 2019 Ferrari Monza SP2. Perhaps the most beautiful car, if not the most beautiful car in Max's collection, the 2019 Ferrari Monza SP2 turns heads wherever it goes, exuding an old charm that few cars still possess, with a design that evokes the great classic racers of the past. This, coupled with its 6.5-liter V12 engine producing 810 horsepower, is why Max didn't hesitate to drop a whopping $1.8 million. It's an open-top speedster with almost no windshield, blending retro styling with cutting-edge performance and offering an unfiltered driving experience. Only 499 units of the Monza SP1 and SP2 combined were produced, offered exclusively to Ferrari's most loyal clients, and Verstappen is one of them. However, the car is not road legal in the US by any stretch of the imagination, so you'd have to import it under a show or display permit as a piece of art. But that's not really a good loophole, as this car is beautifully designed to echo the 1950s Monza series Barchettas that helped establish the Ferrari name. In other words, it's not just a car, it's a monument to Italian tradition. But Max should have no reason to worry, given that he has made Monaco his home for a while now. Not because of taxes, as he's mentioned, but perhaps to be able to drive his Monza SP2. We'll never know for sure. Number 8. 2018 Ferrari 488 Pista. Spoiled for choice in a world filled with powerful machines, speed, and adrenaline, Max stretched his hands once again into the automotive world and copped the 2018 Ferrari 488 Pista. He did this probably to impress his girlfriend, as the pair were spotted riding in the $543,000 Pista during the last F1 break for a little getaway. And what's better than riding in a machine built to thrill the love of your life? You tell us. A track-focused version of the 488 GTB, boasting a 3.9-liter twin-turbo V8 engine, producing 710 horsepower, 568 pound-feet of torque, and advanced aerodynamics, making it one of Ferrari's most thrilling modern supercars. Talk about making a statement on and off the track. Built for speed like its rider, this machine goes from 0 to 60 miles per hour in approximately 2.7 seconds, while providing a top speed of approximately 211 miles per hour. What's more, this bad boy comes with an F1-derived S-duct at the front, a redesigned rear diffuser, and an aggressive rear wing for enhanced downforce. The exterior features aggressive styling with larger air intakes, unique for front and rear bumpers, and a signature racing stripe running through the length of the car. So good looking is its interior, featuring a track-focused cockpit with a carbon fiber trim, Alcantara upholstery, lightweight bucket seats, and minimal sound insulation for a raw driving experience that Jeremy Clarkson dubbed it the car of the year. Number 7. 2016 Porsche 911 GT3 RS. Finished in a sleek silver color complemented by black wheels and contrasting yellow brakes, this machine delivers 500 horsepower and 339 pound-feet of torque. It accelerates from 0 to 60 in just 3.1 seconds and has a top speed of 193 miles per hour. The 911 GT3 RS was a unique vehicle in terms of significance, as it was the first to feature the giant wing we know today, which at the time produced 330 kilograms of downforce. It also marked the introduction of Porsche's PDK twin-clutch transmission, a remarkable car to kick off an illustrious career. Pretty symbolic to say the least. Fresh off winning his first Formula One race for Red Bull at the 2016 Spanish Grand Prix, a record-breaking victory that launched his long, success-filled journey with the team, making him the youngest ever race winner and the first Dutch winner to top the podium. 18-year-old Max felt the need to reward himself. And what better way to do that than buying a naturally aspirated 4-liter Flat 6 homologated 2016 Porsche 911 GT3 RS with razor-sharp handling and motorsport pedigree? Not without his father's blessing, of course. Number 6. 2018 Aston Martin DBS Superleggera. Lauded for its sound, a deep, aggressive, and thunderous V12 roar loud enough to wake the dead. Can anyone blame Max for trading in his Aston Martin V8 Vantage for its bigger brother, the DBS Superleggera? The 5.2-liter twin-turbo V12 engine delivers 715 horsepower and 664 pound-feet of torque, making it one of the most powerful GT cars in its class. Fun fact, the Aston Martin DBS Superleggera is so powerful that, at 211 miles per hour, its Aeroblade 2 system generates 397 pounds of downforce, about the same weight as a large refrigerator, keeping the car firmly planted on the road. Its 0 to 60 mile per hour time of 3.4 seconds and a top speed of 211 miles per hour place it firmly in supercar territory while maintaining the refinement expected of a GT. Despite its supercar-level performance, it remains a luxurious long-distance cruiser with adaptive suspension that adjusts between comfort and sportiness. Its handcrafted interior features premium bridge-of-wear leather, Alcantara, and carbon fiber touches, offering a luxurious experience. The car is never short of praise for its striking muscular design, which blends aggressive with elegance. Details like the carbon fiber accents, Aeroblade 2, and wide stance gives it a commanding presence. Buyers can also further personalize their cars through Q by Aston Martin, allowing for a one-of-a-kind customization. Unfortunately, according to reports, Verstappen never got much of a chance to drive it and sent it back with barely 1,240 miles on the clock. Number 5. 2018 Aston Martin DB11. Coming in at number 5 is the 2018 Aston Martin DB11, one of many cars driven by the fictional spy James Bond Inspector. As part of a rotating roster of Aston Martins, owner or once owned by the Dutch champ, Verstappen was once spotted behind the wheel of this muscular rear-wheel drive Grand Tourer, helping to elevate its appeal even further at the time when its hype was simmering after the success of the real-life version of James Bond's badass DB10 Inspector. The DB11 offered two engine options: the flagship 621 horsepower 5.2-liter V12 twin-turbo and a lighter 503 horsepower 4-liter V8 twin-turbo. The V12 is capable of going from 0 to 60 in 3.7 seconds, while the V8 does it in 4 seconds. Each has a top speed of 208 miles per hour and 187 miles per hour respectively. The V8 engine comes in from Mercedes-AMG, while the V12 is Aston Martin's first ever twin-turbo engine, offering a blend of smooth power delivery and exhilarating acceleration. We'll let you imagine which one ended up in Verstappen's garage. The car is sleek and aerodynamic, with the signature Aston Martin grille and clamshell hood, yet still muscular. Its Aeroblade virtual spoiler channels air for added downforce without a physical wing. LED taillights and a curved roofline give it a modern and timeless design. The interior is a sight to behold, combining luxury and technology with leather, Alcantara, and carbon fiber options. It features a 12-inch digital instrument cluster and an 8-inch infotainment screen. There is ample space with a 2+2 seating configuration, making it practical for a Grand Tourer. But despite all these incredible features, the DB11 couldn't escape being swapped for another car as soon as the opportunity presented itself. Not long after being seen in the DB11, Verstappen reportedly traded it for a flashy relaunch to Aston Martin. Stay tuned to find out which one it was. Number 4. 2014 Renault RS01. After getting a taste of Renault with his very first car, a Renault Clio, before he turned 18, Max wanted to experience the thrill of driving a Renault again, but this time in a better car. So he sought out the Renault RS01. Not familiar? That's okay. You're not alone. This is a true esoteric racer. Renault Sport originally developed the Renault RS01 in 2014 to replace the Megane Trophy in its one-make race series, the Renault Sport Trophy. The series only lasted 2 seasons before being discontinued, and the car was repurposed to compete in GT3, perhaps the most powerful one-make racer that Renault has ever built. This absolute beauty, painted in yellow, is powered by a 3.8-liter twin-turbocharged V6 from the Nissan GT-R, producing 550 horsepower and 443 pound-feet of torque. It accelerates from 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds, with a top speed of 186 miles per hour. But that's not even the icing on the cake. It's the design. The exterior features a low-slung, futuristic shape with a wide stance, sculpted aerodynamics, signature Renault C-shaped LED headlights, aggressive side intakes, and a mid-engine layout visible through a glass engine cover. The interior? Phew! Fully race-oriented cockpit with carbon fiber panels, FIA-approved roll cage, and a sidebelt racing harness for driver safety, and digital display with telemetry systems for real-time data analysis. This bad boy was built to race. Fun facts. With its lightweight build and GTR power, the RS01 is faster around many circuits than some supercars. Also, fewer than 30 units were built, making it incredibly rare and sought after by collectors. At least one thing is certain for now. Verstappen won't be swapping this anytime soon. Number 3. 2018 Aston Martin Vantage. Speaking of swapping, not long after being seen in the DB11, Verstappen reportedly traded it for a flashy relaunched Aston Martin Vantage. And it's easy to see why. According to the man himself, he said in an interview with GQ about the English sports car, "It looks very aggressive. I think it's very racy." Indeed. The 2018 Aston Martin Vantage is racy, a sleek modern sports car powered by a 4-liter twin-turbo V8, producing 503 horsepower, offering agility thanks to its lightweight aluminum chassis, style, and everyday usability. Characterized by a low stance, a prominent front grille, and a sculpted body that gives it a completely different personality, the Aston Martin Vantage is lauded as one of the most aggressive and distinctive designs in Aston Martin's modern lineup, which has since seen it make its way into the cinematic world when it debuted in No Time to Die, paying homage to the classic 1987 V8 Vantage. The driver-focused cockpit is coupled with luxurious leather, Alcantara, carbon fiber accents, and an infotainment system borrowed from Mercedes-Benz, featuring an 8-inch display, navigation, and smartphone connectivity. The interior combines luxury and technology for comfortable long-distance driving, while also offering thrilling track performance. These, we believe, are the reasons why the Vantage has always seemed to hold a special place in the Dutchman's heart when it's not serving as the F1 safety car. Number 2. 2017 Mercedes-Benz C63S. Next, we have the 2017 Mercedes-Benz C63S, one of the more affordable cars in Verstappen's garage, though he didn't keep it for long. This luxury sedan, equipped with a 4-liter twin-turbo V8 engine producing 503 horsepower, blends muscle car power with German engineering precision. Weighing about 1,800 kilograms, this machine rockets from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.8 seconds, with a top speed electronically limited to 180 miles per hour. With a bi-turbo setup providing instant torque delivery, it produces a deep, thunderous exhaust note, one of the most distinctive V8 sounds on the road. Inside, the 2017 Mercedes-Benz C63S features AMG performance seats with Nappa leather and Alcantara accents for comfort and support, carbon fiber or brushed aluminum trims with AMG badging throughout, and a 12.3-inch digital driver display with customizable performance gauges. Outside, the C63S does not miss a step. With muscular styling, wider fenders, an AMG-specific grille, a bulging hood to accommodate the V8, quad exhaust tips, and an aggressive rear diffuser to emphasize its performance pedigree, plus blacked-out exterior trim for a stealthy look, it blends supercar performance with luxury comfort for daily driving. With an estimated cost of $75,000, this is a great option for those who want power without breaking the bank. Number 1. 2018 Honda Civic Type R. You've seen the essentials, Porsche, Ferrari, and British GTs, and you're probably wondering, what else is there to see? Well, how about a 2018 Honda Civic Type R? Surprised? So were we. It's not every day you see that kind of car in a celebrity's garage, let alone Verstappen's. But you need to know that it's no longer part of his collection. This high-performance hot hatch, equipped with a 2-liter turbocharged engine producing 306 horsepower, is renowned for its practicality, affordability, and track-ready handling, but it's outclassed in power and acceleration compared to the others. It was sold in 2021, and truth be told, it might have been better suited for charity. You might be wondering, what was the rationale behind him getting a Honda Civic? Well, it was a company car gifted by Honda, and the Dutchman put it to good use living in Monaco, where the CTR is a common sight. He accrued 36,350 miles, and we're prepared to wager that each one was a challenge. That's probably why the car only fetched $75,000 when it sold. Still, it's a fantastic endorsement for Honda. Just remember, the man who makes a living driving a Formula 1 car once owned and operated a Civic Type R, if there was ever any question that it is one of the greatest hot hatches ever produced. And with that, we've come to the end of today's video. Remember to like and subscribe for more videos like this one if you enjoyed this one and are interested in luxury garages. We appreciate your time and hope to see you in the next one.